Hello and welcome back to Diamond Shine with Shonda. Today I'm going to be doing a WIP and chat that stands for work in progress and chat. So if you would like to pull out whatever you're working on or just listen to me while you're cleaning up, go ahead and do that. I would like to show you what I'm working with today. So today I'm using my tray from Bajublis Studios. This is my favorite tray now. I'm using 3 different pens. I have this pen with a 15 placer. This pen with a 10 placer. And then this pen with a 6 placer. I'm also using my funnel from Bella Art de Nicole because I'm using the square Tic Tac containers. I also have a pair of pink rounded tweezers that I'm using. I'm past the point now where I need release paper because the canvas is pretty much done. I'm just working on a few more small parts. I have to finish up her dress here, around his mouth, a little bit in his eyes, and the rest of his headdress. So I'm currently working on this symbol. Hopefully you can see. And let's get going. So I am working on this canvas for Mandy's Mind Blowing May. I'm really enjoying it. It is called Zulu Love. See, I just put... Oh, also, I'm using pink wax in my multi-placer and glue dots in my single placer. May have to replace or refill possibly during this video. I'm not sure. But I have really been enjoying participating in this event. I love seeing everyone's beautiful canvases. Everyone chose, such beautiful work. All Mandy's work is really beautiful. But it's fun to see what everyone else picks. And some of the canvases I've never even seen completed before. So I'm excited to see people working on them. One of them is someone's even working on the painting. I can't think of what it's called. Maybe Darth Daddy. I've never seen that completed, so I'm excited to see her working on that one. And it's a couple I haven't seen completed that I can't wait to see what they look like. So I'm working on my second 8.25 inch section. I have to complete 4 8.25 sections to get it done within a month. So I'm doing really good because this is May 8th, which is my birthday. And I'm already on my second section, almost through my second section. So after I finish this section, I'm going to do the black outlining in the third section. And then I'm going to work on Dear Cupcake Bestie because I haven't worked on her yet. It's funny, the black outline takes the longest. Like, it can literally take me like almost a day of working. It's not like I down paint all day long, but it'll take me a day just to get the black outlining done. I don't know why it takes me so long on that black outlining, but it does. But once I get the outlining in, it goes fast. Like I said, I'm almost completely done with this. And I pretty much did most of it in one day yesterday, the filling in part. So that's kind of crazy to me. This is my second WIP and chat I recorded. I didn't like the first one, so I'm doing it again. I don't know. I just did a video too, and I did an unboxing. I didn't like that video, so I'm gonna try to redo it. Try to keep some of the parts and redo some of the parts. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm getting rusty or what, but I don't like the videos. So I'm gonna try it again. So for my birthday, we're gonna drive down to Birmingham, Alabama on Saturday and eat at, and I'm probably saying this wrong, but Papados seafood. I think I'm saying it wrong. I always say it wrong, but I've never eaten there before, and I've always wanted to try it. I've always been told how delicious that it is, so I'm excited to try this restaurant for my birthday. We're having bad storms up here, tornado warnings and stuff like that. I don't know. What's one thing about Tennessee? We always have tornadoes. I don't know what it is about Tennessee and tornadoes. Oops, y'all see that drill pop off? Well, y'all probably not looking. You probably weren't doing more listening. Also, I think I'm going to have to contact DAC because I don't think I'm going to have enough black drills. I've already and have, hopefully y'all can see this. This is my bad drills. And I'm not drill picky in that way, but with squares, they have to touch. If they don't touch properly, because it's like a little clear piece on it, or because, you know, it's a little tab, they don't work. I mean, like, you can get away with a weird round, but you cannot get away with a weird square. It just doesn't work properly. So I'm not going to have, I can already tell I'm not going to have enough black, because I only have, let me see, black is here. So I got 1, 2, 3. I have 4.5 bags left, but I don't know. The bottom part of the painting has a lot more black than the top part has. More black and brown. Doesn't have all these pretty colors. So I don't know if it's going to be enough or not. I'm going to try to make it first before I contact DAC, but if not, I'm going to have to contact them and get more drills. Because I did buy this painting back in 2021, so it was a while ago. And it was back when the drills, you know, weren't as good of quality. Ooh. It was during a time when the drills weren't such great quality like they are now. So I don't know. Yesterday, I don't know who all buys Stanley mugs, but I know some of my viewers do. They had the 30-ounce pink parade came out. I got the 40-ounce during, I think it was either Black Friday or Christmas. I can't remember. No, it's Black Friday. But I bought Avery a 30-ounce pink parade, so we'll have matching tumblers. She has a rose quartz 30-ounce, but I just said the pink parade is so cute. So it's like a pink cup with gold. If I wasn't so hooked up, I would get up and show y'all, because it's right over there on my bookcase. I'm too hooked up. Let's see. I'm on vacation this week. I've literally had like doctor's appointments after doctor's appointments. I have another one. I'm supposed to have a dentist appointment today, but I canceled and had to reschedule because the YMCA is not going to be open after school anymore because of the storms. So I have to pick Avery up from school. So I don't think I'll have enough time to get to the school in time, because the appointment is at 2:30 and her school gets out at 3:35. So that was going to be cutting it too close. So I think I'm going to, when I get Avery, I'm going to go to Starbucks and get my free birthday drink. I got lots of free stuff I get for my birthday. I have a free birthday drink from Starbucks. I get a free drink from Dutch Brothers. But on Starbucks, you have to get it on your birthday. I don't think you can wait. But Dutch Brothers, you don't have to get it right on your birthday. I have a free buntlet from Nothing But Bunt Cakes. I have a free piece of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. I'm trying to think what else. I feel like it was one more free thing. Then I got my free points from Diamond Art Club for my birthday. I think I'm going to get, and then, you know how they give you the free birthday discount, which is really nice. But then they gave us the same discount anyway. So I'm like, is that really helping me? I realize I'm moving this, because I'm used to moving it. But I better not move it too much, because then y'all won't be able to see nothing. I'll slide it back. My bad. But I'm used to moving the easel, however I want to move it to get it closer to me. It's a habit. But I really want to finish this color on up. This is how I diamond paint. I do a large section. And with this diamond paint, because it's so skinny, it fits on my light pad. You can even see over here is some more of the light pad. You can kind of see it right here. But it's a nice piece of light pad, maybe about this big, hanging off of the side. So I'm doing 8.25 inches, coming down. I do one color at a time across the whole section, and I usually start with the black outline. Then I'll do the brown and kind of fill it in, and then I'll start doing, whatever colors I want to do. If the canvas is so big where I can't do all the way across, then I'll do half of the way across as one section, and then the other half is the second section. That's how I'm doing for over and under. It's just so long, it just doesn't work like that. I can't do it all at once. My easel and my light pad is just not that big. So lately, I've been watching TV a lot. Really my iPad as I diamond paint, and I've been watching Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, and Chicago PD. And I be cracking up on Chicago Med. All them doctors need to be fired. I'm sorry, almost all of them. The only one that may not need to be fired is, what's his name? Ethan, Dr. Chow. Everyone else but him need to be fired. These people, they break rules. They don't listen to what the patients want. They disregard the patient's wishes if they don't agree with it. I mean, these doctors is horrible. And I know it's a TV show, but I bet this stuff goes on in real life. These doctors are nuts, so half of them are crazy. You got the one, then now we got this new man. He's it was like over Dr. Chow in the Army. He's in there dosing people to make them pass out so he can give them the surgery he wants to give them. I mean, these doctors, all of them need to be fired. And they finally did fire somebody. I don't know. I don't want to get a show away if you haven't watched it, but they finally fired one doctor, and she deserved it. I mean, these doctors are horrible. I know it's a TV show, and it's got to be good because of the action, but I'd be like, oh my God, they need to go. I never had a show so much where I want the doctors to get fired. I'd be like, oh, they need to get fired. But they'll never get fired. But I'd be like, and then on Chicago PD, it's like, on Chicago, well, I don't know if y'all have looked at these or not. I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't looked at it, but Chicago Fire, when it first was trying to lead into Chicago PD, they introduced the Lieutenant Voight, or Sergeant Voight. And Sergeant Voight was just horrible on Chicago Fire. I mean, he was like a criminal police officer, pretty much, in my opinion. Threatening people, just doing everything. And then now Chicago PD, well, you start to like him. And so then I'm liking the criminal policeman. And he the same way, he be breaking rules and beating people up. But at the same time, you kind of like him. So I don't know. But them doctors, I don't be liking them doctors. Them doctors, all of them to me need to be. It's so many times I wish they would have got fired. I'm like, fire them. Because you cannot just disregard what people want because you don't agree with it. I'm just sorry. I just think that's wrong. I just think that's dead wrong. If you want to, convince them to, to what you think, that's one thing. But just to completely disregard what they want because you don't believe in it or whatever, I think that's wrong. And that is exactly what some of them doctors be doing. Because they don't agree with it. See, I love this funnel, y'all. It's the best thing if y'all can see that. Okay. I'm going to go to the other color. See, the thing is, this next color, I'm going to do some of it in AB and some of it regular. Like the flower, I want to do AB in the flower and her hair, but then in the dress, I'm going to do it in her earrings and stuff. I want to do it regular. So I'm going to get a little bit of the AB. Because this paint, it only had one AB. So I've added crystals, and we're going to put some more of the crystals. I don't know if y'all can see this good. But I'm going to put some more crystals in his headdress, like right here. Right here, it's a big section. You can barely see it. When I move the camera, you can see it better here. So I have plans on how I'm doing this. I wanted to add just a little bit of shine, but not just go too crazy. I think I'm accomplishing that. And normally I do ABs last, but since it's just a few, I'm doing them. And then the white, I went on ahead and did it because I was going to change out my pink wax, and it's easier to do ABs with dirty wax. I know it's weird, but it's the truth. To me, when your wax starts to kind of get not sticky, it's really good for ABs. See, the other flower only had a few dots of the AB, but this one has way more. So this one will stand out more than the other one will. The one that's up here, you can't see it good, but... I wonder, should I do this piece? No, I think it's more like her hair, I guess. Yeah, we're not going to do AB. We're going to do regular ones on this one. That's where it's hard to decide, you know, what should I do regular on and what should I do AB on. It's kind of tricky. See, I've been looking at all the Chicago, the Fire, the PD, and the Med, and I really do enjoy it. I think Med is my favorite, and then Fire, then PD. And even though, you know, that's true, I do want them all to get fired, but I do be watching them, so. Ooh, I'm so sorry I hit y'all. Well, now you can see the light pad, the extra light pad. Let me twist y'all back around. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty much locked in and tangled up here. So the way I have to record is kind of strange. Since I work on an easel, I've tried to do it laying flat, but I just can't see it good enough. It's weird as I've gotten older. I probably mentioned this before, but it's weird, y'all, because as I've gotten older, I'm like into the bifocal range, but I don't need bifocals because I can see up close perfectly without my glasses. It's with my glasses I can't see little print. It's really strange. I used to could see both just fine through my glasses, but about a year and a half ago, I guess, the smaller print was fuzzy. So I have so right now I don't have my glasses on, and I can see just fine. But if I put my glasses on, everything would be blurry up close. And that's why I like to look at my iPad, because it's like right there and I can see it, you know, just fine with my glasses. Okay, so we said we're not going to put ABs on this part. I think I am going to put it on this. I don't know why, but I'm going to. I don't feel like it's her hair. I feel like it's like coming off of the flower, kind of, maybe. I don't know. But that's the only AB I'm going to do is this in this flower. So I'm going to put these back up. So you just take, I don't know if y'all can see, you take this, you pop the top on it, then I shake it down because it stays really, really good. I'm going to get, I don't know, I really need more trays. I have 3 of these. I have 2 big ones, 1 small one. But I just like all the colors. But do I really need more? No. Like, I only use like 1 color, maybe 2 colors max at a time. So why do I need like 50 trays? I really don't. I just want the trays. So I don't know. But yesterday I did buy me, I got an email from Lexi Sparklecraft. She gave me some a free discount for my birthday. So I used that and I bought me another tray. I got a teal tray coming, so I'm excited about that. And I also have 2 pens coming from the House of Rainbows that I got made custom for me. This pen came from the House of Rainbows. It's a little thicker than I normally like a pen, but I use it just fine. But I have some thinner rainbow pens coming, so I'm excited about that. And these it's funny, I bought these a long time ago. You can see how the bag looks. They come from DP with sparklers, but it was like when I first started diamond painting and I learned about her company. I just was buying random drills. But now, you know, I kind of buy per project if I need something in specific. But for this one, I said whatever I had, I was just going to use. And I already had some crystals that didn't work right for another project that I'm using. So, okay, so now we're going to use the regular drill and the dot. Oh, I missed one. Oh, well, we'll go back and get it later. Okay, let's go. As far as my book reading, I just really started, I just read a book called Fourth Wing. The author is Rebecca Yarros. The book was really, really good. I thought it was a young adult book, but it's not. And it's funny because I've started the second book, and I don't remember the name of it, but I will put it in the description box below. It's like the second part of the series. And then when you turn on the audiobook, it gives you a disclaimer at the beginning of the book that I guess I either didn't pay attention to or tuned out in my in the first one. So I thought it was a young adult book, but it's not. It's a grown-up book. And I really, really enjoyed it. I flew through it. And before that, I read a book called Warbreaker. It's by Brandon Sanderson. And I did not love that book. It the end was really good, but it was just so slow to get there. I don't know. It took me forever to listen to it. It was like 20-some hours. I almost stopped and just said, forget it. But I wanted to push through. So I did. And I'm kind of scared now because I have 2 more of his books in paperback. I have, I think it's called Mistborn. And the other one is The Way of the Kings. So I'm worried about those because I didn't love Warbreaker. So I don't know. It wasn't horrible, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'm just being honest. That is not a recommendation to read Warbreaker. Because I barely made it through myself. I hate when they pop off like that. I don't know what makes them do that. It's like the glue. The glue seems sticky. Like, is the glue not sticky? And the squares are not tight, so it can't be that the squares are too tight. So I don't know. But like I said, The Fourth Wing, excellent. And I also read Queen Charlotte. It was by Julia Quinn and Shonda Rhimes. I think they wrote the book together to kind of have a book for the Queen Charlotte miniseries that's on Netflix. I have watched the first episode of Queen Charlotte on Netflix. It is pretty much so far going along with the book. I really enjoyed the book. That's my first Bridgerton novel I've ever read. And I did like it. I don't know if I liked it more because Shonda Rhimes wrote it with her. So I'm going to try. I have the first one already in paperback. So I'm going to try that one and see if it's as good as the one with Shonda Rhimes. If not, I'm going to say Shonda Rhimes may need to write books along with her screenwriting and producing whatever else she does on these good TV shows. So Shonda was a fan of Grey's Anatomy, and then Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder. I liked all three of those. I think all three of those were Shonda's TV shows on ABC. My favorite, though, was Grey's Anatomy. The same way Chicago Med is my favorite. I don't know, I like medical TV shows. And some of those patients, oh my God, those patients, they're nuts too. But yeah, them doctors, some of them need to be fired or at least suspended. I'll be happy if they got suspended without pay or something sometimes. But most of the time, they don't get in no kind of trouble. They get fussed at and then that's it. No, suspend them. Let them know that what they did was not okay. Because the slaps on the wrist for some of these folks is not working. Hence why one of them finally got fired. And I'm talking about this TV show like it's real, but it is. It drives me crazy. So those are the books that I have read or am reading. And it might be called Iron Flame, maybe. That may be the second one. Maybe the one I'm reading now. But I will definitely put it in my description box. Also, for my Mandy Mind Blowing May participants, if you listen to this video, don't forget to fill out the Google document. I'm going to put a reminder up on Facebook. And it's just so that when I pick the prizes, I can put your name on the wheel. And I already have your email address and everything. I can just send it to you. I don't have to worry about people trying to scam and steal your prize. Because I will already have the information in advance. And no one can steal anything. So I have figured out a little bit about the dogs next door. So one of the dogs is a hound dog. An actual kind of hound dog. Maybe a basset hound. I don't know. It'll be some kind of hound. And the husband doesn't like the dog. So what happens when the wife goes to work, the husband, he works from home. And he puts the dogs outside. And that's why they be out there howling. I found this out from Jimmy. It's my fiance. He talks to our next door neighbor. And that's what's going on with them dogs. That's why they be outside howling all day long and all morning long. Because when she leaves, he puts them out. And those dogs have tore up their backyard. I don't know if they took one of their, maybe like a lawn chair or something. But it's like cushion all over the backyard. It's just a mess. And as soon as we step out on the back porch, they start howling and barking. Even though I don't feel like he's put them out today because I haven't heard them. Maybe because of storms, he let them stay in the house. But yeah, he don't like them dogs neither. I bet they be in their house howling. And he's loud. I guess it's a he. I don't know. But it's a hound dog. That's why it's so loud. It's really loud. I am going to be taking Avery probably Friday and go look for her a little graduation dress. She's graduating to the 6th grade, which will be the first time she's switched to a different school. She's been in her current school since kindergarten. It goes kindergarten through 5th grade. So I'm sure she's a little bit nervous, but it's really cool because this summer they're going to let the kids go to the school for one day. The incoming 6th graders, and they can, they'll kind of learn about the school before school starts. So I think that will make her more comfortable. And she's also going to be riding the school bus for the first time. So she's got a lot of different things that's going to be changing for her next school year. And it's weird because it's like the middle schoolers, they leave for school before the high schoolers. Like, what sense does that make? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, high schoolers should go first. When I was in school, we always went first. High schoolers went first, then the middle school, then the elementary. Like, why would middle school students go to school before high schoolers and get home before high schoolers? It just doesn't, I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, high schoolers should be able to get up earlier to me than middle schoolers, but maybe I'm wrong. Hope y'all can see what I'm doing. I feel like y'all can't see me. Let me see. Yeah, I think y'all can see me. I can't see what y'all see with the way I have the camera facing. So let me tell y'all something else that's interesting. So I have $3. I have this year there'll be 27, 26, and 11. But my middle daughter, she texted me and she was like, Mama, she was like, I moved it again. I'm sorry, guys. She was like, Mama, you got some unclaimed property. And I was like, huh? She's like, yeah. I looked your name up. You had some unclaimed property. She's like, I'm going to send you the website to go to. So she sent me the website. And I looked it up. Y'all, I had $650 in unclaimed property under my maiden name. And I had $60 in unclaimed property under my ex-married name. So I was like, oh, free money. So that was really cool. And then before my last day of work, which was last Friday, I was telling my coworkers about it, and one of my coworkers had $200 in free money. So she was super excited. I'm like, oh, I'm finding people free money. She's the one that suggested I try I always say it wrong. Papados seafood. That's probably wrong, y'all, but I never can say it right on my own. Because she's the one that suggested that restaurant to me. Well, on the work front, I have moved stores again. My first week was last week. And then the next week I'm on vacation, then I'll go back. So I have moved stores again. The store is literally probably about maybe 3 miles and a half up the street from my old store. It's still a big store. My new store is like maybe 3.5 miles up the street. It's still a big store. It just doesn't have clothes in it. So it's cool. I like my manager though. I've worked for him before. He's what I call the old school manager. I realize now that it's like you have younger managers and you have older managers, and I don't really like the management style of younger managers. So I'm kind of glad that I got moved. Because I like the manager I was working for, but I didn't like his management style, if that makes any sense. So he probably wanted me to get moved, which is fine. I think I like where I'm going to be at better. And I'm working with one of my co-workers. I worked at the store before that store, so that's even great, even better. Really, both of them, actually, thinking about it. So I think we're going to be a good team. Yeah, I am knocking this out. I kind of want to do the black section first, and at the same time, I kind of want to just start on Dear Cupcake Bestie. Because that black is probably going to take me all day tomorrow. Or maybe, I don't know. So hopefully I'll be through with this soon. So at my work, on my last day of work Friday, the president of the entire company came to our store, which was interesting. But he really didn't do anything. He kind of just walked around. And he ate lunch in the bistro. So it was an odd visit. They just pretty much, they fly in, visit, and then fly right back out to go back to, I guess, wherever they are. It's just weird to me. And they always announce the visit. It's like, if you really want to see what's going on, you don't announce it, you just come. Then you'll see how your company really is. Because when they let them know they're coming, it's pretty much, I'm just being honest, it's like a dog and pony show to me. They have everybody coming out, helping, making it look really, really, really good. But in actuality, I mean, we don't have the hours, the people, or nothing else to really make it look like that every single day. And if you want to look like that, then we'll need more hours to do it. And they don't want to do that. If anything, they're cutting more hours, not giving. I don't know. I'm so glad that I found diamond painting. I really am. I enjoy this craft so much. And I have met so many friends in the diamond painting community. I don't know. I hope one day I get to meet some of y'all in real life. I think it'd be cool. Oh, it's looking so good, y'all. I'm definitely going to have to roll this with a rolling pin. It's pretty flat, but what I do, like when I run my hand over it and I feel them, I try to press them down with my nails, click them in place. Because you can kind of feel the ones that are raised up. This paint is going to be so pretty. Also, I called my Hobby Lobby this week, and they do dry mount. I need to do that. I want to take some paints this week. I'm going to do that when I get through with this WIP and chat. I'm going to go through and decide, maybe pick out maybe 4 or 5 and get them dry mounted. Maybe I'll take them tomorrow. I don't want to fool with it today in this bad weather, but I think that is exactly what I'm going to do. Oh. Now I'm messing up real bad. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I think I am. How was y'all? How was I about to say I'm done with this cover, and then I look and see this whole big old section right here? So I'm not done with this cover at all whatsoever. And then also, I want to finish over under. I am really enjoying that canvas. I only have I have part of one section and then one more section. And I'm done with that one. So I do need to knock that one on out. Because I didn't finish the canvas last month. So I need to get 2 finishes this month if possible to make up for, if I could get 3, that would be amazeballs. Because I hope Dear Cupcake Bestie will fit on my easel all the way across. That would just be amazing. I'm not sure though, but I hope it can. I think I need to put some more pink wax on here. And the messed up part is I just changed it out, but I don't think it was enough. Yes, it's pretty smashed down. And it's got a lot of little random pieces. So let's put a little bit more glue on it. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, that's much better. They asked Suzette from Crafting Susie from Crafting with Susie. She asked a question. She asked, "Are you a single placer or a multi-placer?" I mean, to me, everyone has to use both, but I'm predominantly a multi-placer. I multi-place anywhere I can. That's why I think me and rounds don't get along as much, because to me, it's hard to multi-place rounds and get them looking neat and straight and pretty. But with squares, I literally, if I can, I'll lay down 15 of them in a row if I could. So I am predominantly a multi-placer. But I single place because you have to sometimes. Like it's one little, one square, you have to single place it. But at my heart, I am a multi-placer. So I'm going to knock it down. I'm going to open this up, stick it here, and pour. Okay, let's see what's next. Let's do C, which is, or should I do the dash? Excuse me. Let's do the dash. I'm gonna do the dash, which is a purple color. I don't think it's the one that I use. Let me see. The dash is definitely not one that I've used. Because I do have one purple that I use as AB. In the kind of, well, you can't see it, but I think I'm going to use 2 purples on this one, a little bit here. I don't know, we'll see. So we are doing this symbol now. Hopefully you can see that. It's time to get this kit done. And it's funny, y'all, Mother's Day is Sunday. And I was born on Mother's Day, oddly enough. And every, I don't know, maybe every 7 years, my birthday will fall on Mother's Day. But I was a Mother's Day baby. Yep. Let me see some interesting stories at work. Well, I had one customer. She went to the service desk. She was doing a refund, attempting to do a refund. She was trying to return some frozen vegetables that she said were on recall. And the associate at the service desk, she paid me. I called her back. I said, yes, ma'am. And she asked me, was there a recall on frozen vegetables? And I told her, I don't think it is. I don't think it's a recall. Just for general information, grocery stores, they take recalls very, very seriously. We do not want to sell anyone any kind of product that could harm you or your family. So if an item is recalled by a company, we are immediately sent emails. There's a group chat that they make sure we have done them, especially if it's like a class 1, like class 1s are things that are allergens, things that can kill someone and make them very, very sick, and they have to immediately be responded to. So I just knew I hadn't seen a recall, but one could have just come out, so I looked it up. We don't have a recall. And I sat there and I thought, and I'm like, why would this? I said, we haven't had a recall, on vegetables. I was like, I thought, and I told the associate, I said, can you ask the customer where did she get the information from? And the customer told her it was an article. I can't remember if she saw it online or if she saw it on Facebook. I'm not sure. And so my associate, the customer said she saw it online or Facebook or whatever. And I said, well, will you ask the customer to show you the article? And so she did. And I told my associate, can you check and see what date that the article was written? And she did that. And she goes, Miss Parker, you're not going to believe this. I said, what? She's like, this article, it was written in August of 2023. I said, okay, we'll tell the customer that this recall is old, everything's already been removed from that recall, and that we cannot return her frozen vegetables. And so she told her that, and then the lady still was trying to say, well, the vegetables could still. I said, ma'am, I'm sorry, we can't. I told her, no, we can't return the vegetables. So we didn't return the vegetables. But this lady then brought in an article from 2023 in August. A recall has been settled. And if perchance that she did have vegetables from then, they probably would need to be thrown away anyway. Because you've had them too long. You run up on having them for a year at this point. A few more months. Now, granted, some vegetables are good for a long, long time, but still, I don't like keeping frozen vegetables that long. 6 months is max, because then they'll start getting that ice in them, and at that point, So that was an interesting one, where a lady returning something from a recall that is old. And I've had customers before where they trying to argue about a price, and the ad that they have online is an ad that's from, like, let's say Atlanta. Well, Atlanta and Nashville don't even have the same sales. We're not the same division. It's completely different. So you can't compare, state to state when it comes to sales, because the sales are completely different. And you have to explain that to people. Then I had a customer, y'all not going to believe this. So a customer came in. She asked for a manager. I go down and say, hi, ma'am, how can I help you? And she asked, she told me that her purse was stolen at a church. I guess it's like a church daycare in the parking lot. And the person who stole her purse tried to use the card at, the store. And I was like, yes, ma'am, we have video footage. I was like, I can't show you, but if you have the police come in, I'll gladly show the police. And she told me, no, thank you. And she was asking, will we be able to get a license plate? And I said, I doubt it. The cameras are not that good where you can get license plate. From the inside, you can see a person's face good. Oh, I'm sorry for the yawning. From the inside, you can see a person's face pretty clear, but from the outside, cameras are a little different. You can't, see a license plate. And so she was like, okay. It's not like on TV. And so she was like, well, do you mind if I go look in the trash cans for my purse? And I was like, no, I don't mind, ma'am, And I thought about it, I was like, and they probably haven't been emptied from that time yesterday anyway, because they normally do it in the morning. She was like, okay, great. So she had her own gloves, y'all. And I was like, and then she started telling me about the purse. She said, the purse is worth more than anything in the purse. I was like, what do you mean? Her purse, y'all, was worth $10,000. $10,000. I wanted to say, man, why would you leave a $10,000 purse in your car unlocked? Like, come on. I don't care where I'm at. I'm locking up I'm not leaving my purse in the car anyway. But if I do happen to leave in the car, I'm definitely hiding other stuff. And I'm going to lock my car doors. So she had a $10,000 purse stolen. And then they tried to use her credit card here, but it didn't even work. But they did try. You can see them on camera, bright as day. I've even helped the police catch a criminal before. This is when I first went back into the stores. The sheriff had come into the store. Not the sheriff, the detective had come into the store looking for video footage on some people that were breaking in cars and then again using their credit cards to trying to buy gift cards and stuff with them. And we had found the suspect, seen him on the camera. And they was on the camera so I could see their shoes and everything. Well, I tell y'all, the next day, that same man came back in the store, and I could remember his shoes. And I called the police, and they got him. They sure did. They called him down the street, though, because I kind of looked to see what kind of car they was in. They called him. People need to quit stealing from people and get a job. I'm sorry, but that's my opinion. I work hard, and you got the people that they're really smart people, but they don't feel like they have to work, and then they want to take from everybody else that is working. I don't think it's fair. They sure did. They caught them. And they was, again, in the hoodies looking the same, trying to buy gift cards. As soon as I seen them come to the door, I was like, I think that's him. I went ahead and I called that detective, and they sent somebody out there, and I guess they didn't do it in the parking lot, but he told me they called him down the road. Sure did. He came back and thanked me. I thought that was nice. I didn't think I would even hear anything. I really didn't think they was going to catch him, but they did. Because at first it's like, he said, I'll get a car out there, but I kind of didn't think he really was going to do it because I figured he probably didn't believe me. But I was like, they're trying to buy gift cards. I'm telling you, it's that same man. He was light-skinned, and he had the same kind of hoodie on and the same kind of white tennis shoes, I remember. Because we had looked at that video for so long. It was just burned in my mind because you have to stay there with them. You can't leave them up there by themselves. So I'm just sitting there pretty much looking at it over and over again. I should have been a police detective. Oh, goodness. Okay. We're getting it, y'all. This paint is so pretty. The bottom part, though, y'all, is all the brown. So I'm kind of like, ugh, it's not going to be too fun. All the pretty colors is mostly up here. I wish I had the picture. Oh, I do have a close one. It's so dark, y'all probably can't see it. It's really dark outside, so I hope my lighting, I'm probably losing the natural lighting because of the storm. So I'm sorry if the lighting isn't good. But hopefully you're just listening and not doing too much watching anyway, so it won't matter. And then the store I just left from, we had these bad kids this from the neighborhood. It's a really nice neighborhood right by the store. And they would like come in the parking lot, riding bikes and riding them behind cars, trying to pull out and terrorizing people. And I was over those kids. They better be glad I'm gone, because I was going to, next time I seen them, I had talked to, matter of fact, the man that came in and watched the video for the man still, and I asked him, what is his advice? He was like, just call the police on him. He just called the police on him. He said, we'll figure it out. He was like, and we can trespass them. They need to learn they cannot be out here hot dogging, because one of them is going to get killed. And then the person that hits them is going to maybe get in trouble or either feel bad for the rest of their life. And then they're not going to have a life, because they think it's games, but it's not fun and games. But I'm gone now, so I don't know. I had talked to one of them's mom, and really, I hadn't really seen them that much since then, so maybe they spread the word. Because I told her, I said, we're going to have to call the police. I was like, we cannot have them endangering their lives or, the people that's shopping. It's not right. So, I don't know how that's going to turn out. But those kids, just horse playing. But when you're playing around cars, it's serious. And messing with the elderly people, making them nervous. You shouldn't do people like that. So, I don't know. At the same time with the parents, I'm like, why are you letting your kids come up to a store? I mean, granted, it's not that far, but still. They're not like teenagers. These are like probably 11, 12, 13-year-olds. They need to meet. They need supervision. Okay. Ooh, I made a mess, y'all. Oh, poo. I made a mess. Okay. So now we are going to be going on to the next color. See, this 2 is the one where I'm going to do the crystals. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and do the crystals. Let me see if I can't find them. Here they are. Okay, so this is the crystal that I'm using. Hopefully y'all can see that. This came from DP with sparklers. I had originally bought these to use in the cracking, but they didn't fit right. They were too big. But on this older canvas, they're working just fine. Like, I don't know if I'm going to buy any more square crystals for the new kits, because they just don't fit. They're too fat. It made my squares become off. So we are going to put these really pretty crystals in this headdress. Hopefully y'all can see them, because I do want y'all to be able to see them. Let me see. I'm going to tilt this a little bit and maybe see if I can't zoom in some. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm working in this section. I'm sorry, guys. It's not working how I want it to. I think y'all can kind of see, but you can't see what I'm doing. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So these are like the pretty purple crystals that I have in his headdress. And the thing with these purple crystals, they just like drills. They'll be like this one right here. They're not matching up good. And these crystals, they'll be kind of a little bit janky too. They don't match up right. So I'm finna pick them off. And that's what I use the tweezers for. They're really good to either place one drill by itself or pick them off. Let me see. Is that? I don't know, y'all. That might be all right. But now y'all can kind of see, like, see something's wrong with them. It's not that I'm picky about my drills, but with squares, you almost have to be because they don't fit right if you're not. There we go. And I could use the pointy tweezers, but sometimes I be sticking holes in my canvas, so I like to use the rounded ones wherever I can. See, I don't like that. Something is wrong in that. I'm gonna have to pick it off. I just don't know what it is. It may not be that bad. I guess it's not. I'm just being super picky. Okay. Well, guys, that is about all that I have for today. I just want to thank everyone for taking the time out of the day to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is having a great day today. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.